All right, if you're a US investor and you just loaded up on gold, you need to listen up. You are walking straight into a trap that could absolutely decimate your crypto portfolio. You're being positioned on the wrong side of a massive capital rotation, and you're about to miss the whole thing.
So what's this number? That's $1.7 trillion. That's the amount of capital that was just erased from precious metals in 90 minutes. A flash crash that happened while everyone was asleep. Silver dropped 14% in a single day. Mainstream analysts were totally baffled, but this wasn't random.
And here's the twist. What you just saw, that was a predictable historical signal, a signal that has kicked off monster crypto rallies in the past. This wasn't a warning for gold investors, it was the starting gun for crypto. And by the time we're done here, you are going to know the exact price levels to watch to play this trade.
Okay, let's break this down. That flash crash, that is the key. It's how you understand the single biggest opportunity in the market right now. This is where the big money shows its hand.
This is the core idea, the gold top crypto bottom correlation. Think of it like a hidden playbook that the really sophisticated investors use. They rotate their cash out of an asset that's gotten way too hot, like gold right now, and they pour it right into something that's coiled up and ready to just explode.
And look, this isn't some wild theory I just cooked up. This is a blueprint. It is played out before, multiple times. And the data? Well, the data is just undeniable. History is literally handing us the playbook for what's coming next.
Just take a look back at 2020. What happened? Gold went on this epic rally, right? Smashed a new all-time high. And during all that, what was Bitcoin doing? Pretty much nothing. It was just sitting there, totally flat, consolidating for months. But then, the second gold topped out, the very moment it started to chop around, bam, Bitcoin started that insane, face-melting parabolic run. Why? Because all that capital had to go somewhere.
And what was the result of seeing that signal back in 2020? A 2,100% rally for Bitcoin, 2,100%. And that was after the gold top was confirmed. That is the sheer magnitude of the opportunity that is staring us right in the face again.
Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. Why are we so confident gold is topping out now? Well, because history isn't just rhyming this time. It's repeating, note for note, and the signals are flashing bright red.
First up, timing. Gold has been in this powerful rally for 823 days. Now, why does that specific number matter? Because it's an eerily similar duration to its previous major bull cycles, right before they rolled over and put in a major top. The clock is absolutely ticking on this.
And you just look at the pure technicals, the RSI, the relative strength index, it is screaming exhaustion. On the higher time frames, gold is more overbought than it's been at almost any point in the last decade. This is a textbook classic sign that the rally is just running on fumes.
And then you get the cherry on top, the ultimate contrarian indicator. Jim Cramer comes out and says, I'm a gold bug, not a silver bug. When he gets super bullish on one asset but suddenly turns bearish on its closest cousin, well, that almost always signals that a massive market reversal is right around the corner. It's the peak retail sentiment signal.
Look, we here at Crypto Global News are bringing this to you first because this is a pivotal moment. This is not something you want to read about after it's already happened. So do this right now. Hit that subscribe button and, I'm serious, activate all notifications. Don't be that person. We've also kicked off a discussion about this exact signal on our latest community post. Jump in there and let me know what you think.
So, what's the bottom line here? With gold showing every single classic sign of a major market top, that mountain of capital is looking for its next home. And that, my friends, is what we are calling the crypto catch-up trade.
And you have to understand the sheer scale of what could happen here. We are talking about a potential rotation from a $15 trillion asset class, that's gold, into a $3 trillion asset class, crypto. You don't need to be a math genius to figure this out. Even a tiny fraction of that money flowing from gold to crypto will have an absolutely massive parabolic effect. This is how rocket fuel gets ignited.
All right, this is what you've been waiting for. This is the most important part of our whole analysis today. So pay close attention, because these are the exact, actionable price levels that will confirm the catch-up trade is officially on.
Okay, for Bitcoin, here's the game plan. Step 1, we need to see it break and, more importantly, hold above $89,700. Step 2,
It's got to clear that wall of resistance at 93,000. Once that level flips, that's the trigger. That's when we begin the acceleration phase, putting the $100,000 to $106,000 target zone firmly in play. These are the tripwires.
Now for XRP. Right now, it's sitting on major support around $1.90. The critical trigger, the one thing you need to watch, is a daily candle close above $1.94. If we can flip that level from resistance to support, the door swings wide open for a powerful run back to its prior highs around $2.36.
Now, while this case is incredibly strong, and believe me, it is backed by solid historical data, there is one major economic event looming on the horizon that could throw a wrench in everything. A single signal that could invalidate this entire thesis and send markets in a completely different direction.
If you want to get real-time pings on these Bitcoin and XRP price levels, and if you want to be the first to know about that potential invalidation signal, you need to be in my private Telegram. It's simple. Scan the QR code on your screen right now, or just use the link I put in the description. This is where the real alpha gets dropped first.
We are going to cover that one major risk factor in full detail in our very next deep dive. Now, for all our US investors out there wondering about the tax implications of a trade like this, I've prepared a special breakdown just for you. Go ahead and check out the video I'm pointing to right now in the card.
Stay ahead in the crypto market. Subscribe now for the latest global news and updates.